Again, just moving around as you're dragging. A little drag every so often. All right, now as you combine, you're just going to do a little turn out. It could be a little V. Maybe a little V out. Or it can be an L. Start combining those for 2 minutes. Again, so we're getting all surfaces of the foot. For this warm up, we're going 10 minutes straight, so should be getting a lot of touches in it. A lot of little movements in a tight space. Make sure you got a slippery floor. Maybe put shoes on. You're going to catch Coach Mike fall at some point. All right, now you can start combining different ones. You're going into the drags. Go drag, into out. Start mixing it up. All right, last minute and a half, just a little dribble again. Add little movements, so it'll change your direction. All right, on you go. Right foot, you go left foot a couple times. Just a little touches before we go into the juggles. All right, and just hold there. All right, we're going to do juggling next. Now, look, one thing, and I think I forgot to mention in the first videos, and you guys keep dribbling, just listen as I'm speaking here. Obviously, we're not in ideal conditions because we're inside. Again, just a reminder, small space that I'm working with. If you guys have a bigger space, or if you go out wide, obviously on the dribble, you go a little faster than that. So go ahead and do that. If you got siblings, I'll show you a couple things that you could do now. All right? So just so you know, I'm going slow here and just moving around, but make sure if you guys got room, go ahead and push it a little bit too. All right? All right, here we go. On the juggle now. Just keep it up for the first beginning. Again, when you guys keep it up, I want you guys just trying to start keep it up for longer. Just get comfortable with it. There's not really any secret to juggling. You just do it a lot. Get comfortable with it. Don't worry about the spin for now. Focus on keeping it up. Keep it up, don't let it drop. All right, now for the next minute, as you're juggling, every once in a while a little higher. Try to get it to above at least your chest now. I'm keeping it low every once in a while, about up to your chest. Try not to hit your ceiling if you do go a little higher. keep it up steady now. About 45 seconds. Just keep juggling the entire time. I want us to pretty much just keep working steady for at least this video. Not too many setup things. Just working the entire time. Simple, just doing more touches for this. That would have been bad, almost hit the computer screen. Alright, again now, a little bit higher, try to get up to your chest every so often, or just above. Again, I don't know how your ceilings are, or if you got a light just above you, like I do, so make sure you're obviously not going too high with it. Alright, so 1 minute of that, one more time. Again, just getting a lot of touches for this video. Ideally, try to keep it up as much as you can. See, once you guys start getting comfortable, if you could just start juggling a little bit higher. Again, see if you can take away that backspin. But just start hitting that ball and holding it higher overall. Alright, hold to that. We're going to add some passing now again. Up against the wall. 2 minutes, just go up against the wall. And I'll start showing you a couple activities you could do. With juggling, as you guys do it, use yourself. You could pass with a sibling. You could have a sibling going, dropping back to you for volleys. But I'll show you guys a little bit about that in another video. But again, just with juggling, you do partner juggling if so you need. With passing, I'll show you a couple things. First 2 minutes, just get yourself moving, loosen up on the passes. Just inside the foot, 1 or 2 touches. Don't go for speed yet. Try to get the ball going right back to you. Again, I'm just using differences to the foot a couple times. Take a touch out. Maybe 2 touch, a couple times 1 touch. Alternating left and right foot. Just moving that around. Keep working, about 30 more seconds. Alright, good, and hold it there. Alright, if you guys can even actually keep working, you guys continue on. Got a foam roller here somewhere. I'm using a chair now for it. I'm just going to pass and just use the chair as an obstacle to take a touch to the outside. Just going to roll in, 2 touch. We've done it before, just a little bit bigger obstacle now. I'm going to pass, roll, and connect. Alright? So it looks like this, and I'll show you what you can do with a partner after. So just pass, little roll, pass, little roll, pass, little roll. Alright, see if you can do it in just 2 touches. That's the ideal. Now, what I do want to show you guys, if you got somebody that can stand behind you, if you have space behind you, whether you're in a basement or something, let them hold up a number behind and see every once in a while, just check your shoulder. I take more than 2 touches, I take maybe 3 touches, every once in a while just to scan. Right? That person could walk around. So as I'm doing this and passing, the second person can be walking around and holding up a number, holding it up in a different spot, behind you, maybe in front of you, just so that you're building a habit of scanning the field, alright? Keep going, just working on this. Alright, I don't got anybody with me, but maybe I'm trying to look for something. Maybe every once in a while, I've got a clock over there on our oven in the apartment. Maybe I'll just check the time. Looks like it's 11:48 right now. Every once in a while, I'll see when it changes, just glance up. On the other side, I'll look at the screen, I'll look at the computer, and I'll see if it's still live, if it's still recorded. Just forcing me to check my shoulders. Alright, so you'll see I slowed down already. Now look what happens if I just look at the ball. A lot easier for me. I can do it a little bit faster. So now I'm just looking at the ball. A little rhythm now with it. Now I'm going to look at the screen again. Once in a while, look at the computer, screen, and now I'm starting to get used to it a little bit more. So I'm scanning, time's changed. Every once in a while I'm just checking my shoulder, glancing as to what's around. Maybe I do take that third touch. So just mixing it around that way. Alright, get as many of these as you can. One more minute. Keep working there. Again, every once in a while, see if you have somebody else that can scan for you. Again, I was just looking at the time, seeing if anything changed. Second one, if you guys don't have if you have a sibling, I'm going to use the edge here. I'm only going to do it a couple times. But if you guys want, have your sibling stand behind you. And you could be doing one side. So you're working one touch, you can do two touch, switching feet, back up if you can. Maybe you got a wall behind you that you could use. I'm just going to use this corner. Every once in a while, I'm just going to check my shoulder. So I'm just actually checking my shoulder. Let's say my sibling says turn. I'm going to turn, work with the other wall. Now maybe they tell you to turn, maybe they just hold up a hand. Anytime they hold up their hand, you turn. Alright, so nothing that they've said. Siblings held up their hand, and you turn. Held up their hand, and you turn. Alright, so every once in a while you're just checking your shoulder. Alright? Finish that up. If you guys don't have anything else, you don't have any other wall, just keep working with me the last minute. Couple touches. See how many you guys can get. More so in terms of, instead of looking for the amount of passes that you get, just make sure they're bouncing right back to you ideally. I know some of the walls and some of the surfaces don't bounce back as well. Try to make sure that ball is bouncing right back to you. And on the pass back, make sure you limit that bounce, right? So the pass shouldn't be going like that in the air. It should be right on the ground. So if it pops up, at least take a touch. Alright? Finish up for the last minute. Again, for this video, I want you guys going more so just the quantity and obviously the quality of the quantity. So not so many different challenges or complex moves. Just really want you guys going for the amount of touches. Alright, one more little juggle before we do one more dribbling activity. Alright, so go ahead on the juggle. Just keeping it up. Try not to drop it. Alright, hold it there. I'm going to set up my socks. Just give myself a little obstacle course to go through. I'm only going to set up a couple. I'm only going to set up 3. So I don't have much room. Sometimes I've set up 4, but I'm in a very tight spot. So just give yourself a little bit of an obstacle. Nothing with that yet. I'm just going to go ahead and dribble through it. Alright? So anyway, just dribbling through it. I'm going to go out, weave through it, Weave through it there, and dribble back. All right? So I go, little touches. And just dribble and hug back. Again, if you have more room, hopefully you have more speed. More room, you can go through with more speed. I go more for touches, just as I'm in the living room there. Maybe I'll take a little bigger touch at the end. Little acceleration, and then I'm just working it. At the end, you could add a little turn move. I'm going to switch the position of these. Go a little bit cut in the other direction. All right, on we go. And my focus here, believe it or not, is not just weaving through. Just trying to stay balanced the whole time. Coordinated. Making sure I'm not falling over or letting the ball get away from me. All right, one thing as you guys are working, keep going. If you have a sibling, I'm going to pretend this wall is my sibling. And maybe they'll give you a shout or they'll hold their hand up. Again, either way you guys want to do it. Give me a shout or a hand up. I'm going to pretend that the couch is going to hold its hand up. All right? That right there. All right, so let's say I cut it. I've noticed the hand's up. I'll give it a little pass. All right? As soon as I turn, I see, all right, it did hold his hand up. And I'll give it a pass. Turn my hand up, I keep working. Give it a pass, good. And again, the couch is going to be bouncing out. So if you got a sibling, siblings pass it right back to their feet. So as you're dribbling, have a pass, hold your movement, receive it, and keep on dribbling through it. All right? So you're just looking around as you're dribbling. Okay? Finish it up. All right, and finish it up there. All right, no challenges for this one today. I want you guys just to do at least one activity always where you're kind of creating on your own, doing a little bit of work separately. Again, look at the space that I'm using. I'm going to do a next video outside in case you guys maybe have a bigger yard or in case you guys have a spot where you could use walls in that. I'm going to do the next one outside just so I vary it a little bit. But most of this, I'm trying to keep it all in the living room so you guys see. I'm using socks, I'm using pieces of clothing to use obstacles. If you got a sibling, great. Again, I'm going to try to adapt some of these so they change around. Biggest thing you're seeing, take your touches, get a lot of touches in, especially level 2. You guys have the physical stuff. You can a lot of times blend this with the physical exercises that we do. All right, good job, everybody.